Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we got another top 5 for you. It is our top 5 most anticipated upcoming movies. All right, guys, we haven't done one of these in probably 6 or 7 months, I'm guessing. We're going to aim for about 2 a year with these.
Usually when we do say our most anticipated, they're trash.
No,
Or
mine
they
was
just
pretty
don't
good.
come out ever.
Three of mine were really good.
Really?
So, yeah. So
It has to be yours. You have to say that.
who wants to go first?
I mean, I can if you want.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this one should be on almost everybody I know's list. I'm saying that right now. Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
I support it.
It's inspired by true events. In Kentucky in 1985, a 170-pound black bear ingested 88 pounds of pure cocaine.
Wow.
So I don't know what the hell the plot of the movie is going to be, but if you're starting with that, it better be gold.
Yeah,
Isn't someone crazy
Elizabeth
in it?
Smart is
Directing.
yeah.
If you don't
Who's
see it
in-
based
Ray
on the
Liotta's in
name
it.
alone, then something's wrong.
Yeah,
with it.
Leota I think is in it.
His
which-
last movie, I think.
cocaine.
He might
That
be the
makes
Cocaine
sense.
Bear,
That
honestly.
checks out. Okay, up next, The Whale.
Yeah.
A psychological drama by Darren Aronofsky. who
Aronofsky,
made
yeah.
Requiem for a Dream, Mother, Black Swan.
Made some hitters.
Where a reclusive English teacher with severe obesity, who is played by Brendan Fraser, tries to reconnect with his estranged daughter.
Can't wait for
Which,
that one.
Just Darren and Brendan Fraser together, I mean, it should be gold.
Brendan is awesome and the man, and you gotta love Brendan Fraser. This is his big comeback movie, so you gotta love him.
It's not a comeback if you never lost it, Ben.
You went away
Just
for a
because he
while.
wasn't using it.
You can't deny you
Just
went
'cause he
away
wasn't
for a while.
using it,
In the
he
public,
never
in the
lost it,
public
bro.
eye.
Did you see that clap? He lost it. He lost something.
Stop it.
He lost a lot.
Okay, all right. Then Candyland, which is a naive cult member meets some lot lizards and just
Love that
dives right into that whole world and becomes like a sex worker.
Can I just say it's one of my favorite terms ever? Lot lizards.
I thought you were going the board game route with that.
No.
Okay.
Then Renfield,
Yep.
which I don't think comes
Nosferatu,
out until
basically.
2023, and it's a horror comedy with Nicolas Cage as Count Dracula.
That's simply a can't miss.
It's 100%. Even if it's the worst movie ever, it's still the best movie ever.
It can't miss.
Then Heroes and Villains, which is I don't think has a release date, but it's supposed to be a genre blending and genre bending new take on superhero movies. It's the guy who made It Follows and Under the Silver Lake.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Then there were a couple that I put, but because we didn't do this when we were originally going to,
They're
I've
released.
seen Triangle of Sadness and Dark Glasses is out, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
But then there are a couple honorable mentions that are out, but that I have not seen. Crazy Tsunami. It's about a storm and a monster movie with a crocodile named Gustav.
Wow.
It can't go bad.
Is it like a creature feature type?
Yeah, it's like there's a crazy tsunami, and then there's this big crocodile named Gustav stalking people.
That's
Is that
awesome.
like a sequel to Lyle Lyle?
No.
Yeah.
Prequel, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Then I Am Zlatan, which is a biopic of the guy who's basically the reason I like soccer,
Okay.
and can't find it in the U.S. Like it was available in Europe, but I can't find it here.
Now I'll check on a couple of websites.
And then Operation Fortune, which is I saw trailers for and everything. It's a Guy Ritchie spy action movie with Aubrey Plaza, Jason Statham, Hugh Grant, Josh
Sold.
Hartnett,
Lost.
and
lost
it just
me.
literally disappeared.
Sold me, lost me within 1 second.
Like
What's
I
it
saw
called?
Operation Fortune, and then it has like an extended name. It's like
Is it out?
it never came out. Like I saw trailers for it. It was like being released October, and then the trailer stopped, and I looked it up, and it's just indefinitely hiatus. Like there's no
Interesting.
information at all.
Huh.
So I don't know what happened, but I was looking forward to it. Just basically Jason Statham and Aubrey Plaza is enough for me.
Yeah.
And it's just gone. It disappeared.
It'll come out. It'll eventually, But
But what happened? Like
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't understand.
Who knows? But good list. Great list. Yeah. What do you think, Joe? You want me to go next? Or you go next?
I'll go if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will start
He
with
didn't want you to.
the mean one, which
Yeah.
is like the dude
Yeah.
that plays Art the Clown,
Which you
is
just-
playing basically the Grinch.
Yeah,
but
which you
it's
guys
like a horror
just-
movie.
Yeah, just said that
Reminded
during
me
news.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
I feel like it
Is it-
can't not be entertaining.
Wait a second. Did they say if it's PG-13 or R?
It's gonna be art.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's going to go hard.
He's definitely going to eat a child.
For sure.
That's crazy.
you're gonna be like offended by it.
No,
I can't watch
that's
this.
crazy though. All right.
Definitely gonna let Hank watch it for Christmas.
Oh, absolutely. And then Evil Dead Rise. Which I feel like doesn't need to be even explained. Like you just, it's an Evil Dead franchise. So.
And it takes place in a skyscraper this time, I believe. And
Oh, wow.
And also, is
That makes
Bruce
sense.
Campbell confirmed in it?
I don't know, but I'm sure he'll make a cameo.
I think he said, like it's the last thing he'll be in. I thought.
yeah,
of
his
Evil
last
Dead.
time playing Ash probably.
Awesome.
And then I have Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Is the new Nolan movie with Cillian Murphy.
I don't even understand the trailer.
I don't
Why
either,
is there a
but-
countdown going on? It's very confusing.
Well,
the
because
atomic
it's
bomb.
about the atomic
I know,
bomb. The
but
guy
I've
who
also-
created the bomb.
Remember, I told you I feel like the reason there's the confusion is when I saw a movie, the movie intro started, and then it went to trailer for that, and then back to the movie, and I was just baffled. I haven't been able to recover.
Yeah.
That was wild. I seen that happen too in
What
mine.
movie was that?
I don't know.
It was something we all seen.
Yeah.
It was a big movie.
Yep.
I forget it.
I don't know. Maybe Top Gun or something. But
It might
either
have
way,
been.
like
It might
Yeah,
have
it might
been.
have been Top Gun.
with those two involved, it's gonna be sweet.
Yep.
And the plot is crazy.
Yeah.
The atomic bomb, like, it's fascinating. So
It is. Yeah. Whoever created that, who would come out? Who would do that?
someone evil
That needs.
And it will either
that-
be
What was his motive?
really brutally boring or really good. Like,
What I want to know what his motive was.
Probably both at times.
yeah, probably.
But,
I don't know. How can you have a great motive for that? Like, then I have John Wick 4.
Yeah.
I love those movies and Keanu.
Yep. That was great. They're great action movies.
True stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Knock at the Cabin.
Oh,
which
the
is
new M. Night-
Shyamalan's my
That's
boy.
also, we thought that was going to be one of the secret movies at
that'd be
Fantastic
dope.
Fest.
That does look
but it was
cool.
not.
It's got
I think that's
Batista.
still a ways off though. Like the preview's wild.
Yeah.
You watch the preview. It looks very
Batista
intriguing.
and Ron Weasley come in the. You know.
Yeah. Even if you don't like Shyamalan, he brings some entertainment at all his movies.
He does. You know, something you don't expect, kind of.
Don't look away when you say he does, though.
Okay. All right. Great
I will not
list.
stand for it.
And I'll get to my top five. So you guys definitely
You
took
got
some
more
of
than
mine.
5 there.
Yeah, you took some of mine.
That's why I wanted to go second.
So I will go with one that isn't confirmed even coming out, but I know they shot.
What?
I know they shot some of it. It's the third Collector movie. You know, the Collected,
yeah.
which Josh Stewart, that main actor, he was saying stuff on Twitter maybe like a couple years ago. He's like, "Let's finish this." He's like, because they shot some of it, I think. You know, so that's in like production hell, but I can't wait for that.
Those movies are pretty ultra violent.
I don't know about ultra violent. They're violent. I don't know about
To
ultra.
a point, they're pretty realistically ultra violent.
I
I think he tears apart like a whole club of people with like a giant saw.
That's right. All right, next I got Indiana Jones 5. I'm huge into the Indiana Jones franchise. I love Harrison Ford. This is
Yep.
going to be the final one in the franchise. Indy's retiring. I
So
think,
Harrison Ford dies, and they'll probably try to revive it, and it'll be awful.
I think it's going to be very bittersweet and just like more deep than you think for an Indiana Jones movie.
I hope
think you're-
hope so, and I hope he doesn't just phone it in.
He won't. He will not. Because when you hear him talk about the Indiana
Yeah, but
Jones,
he's not capable of doing some of it anymore.
No, he did though. He did a lot of his own stunts.
Oof.
Yeah, but when you hear him talk about
Who
Indiana,
paid for the insurance
when
on
you
that?
hear him
kind of
talk
stunts
about
did he do?
Indiana Jones, the character, he talks about it with such fondness, and then he talks about Han Solo, and he's like, "I don't give an F." It's so funny. And then next, I got. I haven't really narrowed this down. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I will say
Read them all. Who cares?
The Expendables 4.
No rules.
I'm a big Expendables
Is
fan.
Ronda Rousey in this one?
No,
I thought there was more than 3, honestly.
no. There's 3, and
I thought
then
they pumped those out like yearly.
no. There's honestly, I was looking at the cast though, and
Who's
the
in the
cast
cast?
is like thinner than it usually is.
Who is
Because
it?
normally it's like a huge cast.
Who's
and it's
in it?
like
Who's in it?
Stallone. You got
Hate 'em.
Lundgren.
Love
Who else is in it? I forget. Who's the
Is
other
it
one?
called Expendables 4? Here's what's left.
I can't wait for that though. Big fan. Next, I got The Lair.
Yeah.
That's from Neil Marshall, his
Yeah.
new horror movie. Neil Marshall made some great movies. One of my favorite horror movies of all time, The Descent. He made Dog Soldiers.
He basically just renamed The Descent and called it The Lair. And
He did. No, it looks like he's creating some new creatures and stuff, so it'll be cool, man.
yeah, I'm a big fan of Neil Marshall.
And then next, I got Furiosa,
Yeah.
which is the new Mad Max movie.
Okay.
It's like I think it's a prequel. I think it's a
Ozploitation,
prequel,
baby.
right?
Ozploitation. Ozploitation.
What he did with Fury Road was so incredible. Like doing everything practical is so difficult, and he pulled it off. Like, it's so crazy the amount of work that goes into that
guitar
production.
guy alone.
I
It
think
was insane.
even though it gets so much praise, it's still underrated. How
It
good that
is.
movie
Just the
It's
guitar guy
incredible.
alone
So
was
good.
great.
It's incredible the amount of work they put into that.
Yeah.
It's so incredible, and this will be just as good because he's at the helm. If George Miller's at the helm, it's going to be gold. You got Mad Max, all four of them. You got Babe Pig in the City. You got,
Stop it.
he made that. He
What a
made that.
strange addition to your.
I'm gone. I'm done.
He made that. But I will do an honorable mention though. An honorable mention that we can all agree.
keep saying them. Keep going.
We can all agree on Joker 2.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
can all.
When you told me it was going to be musical, no, it's not anticipated anymore. For me.
Yeah. How about Avatar: The Way of Water?
No,
Couldn't care less.
I've never watched the first one. Still,
How about Gran Turismo?
I could care less. Actually, I
Oh,
care
yeah.
less about that.
the video game movie.
Yeah.
I thought I was thinking Gran Turismo or whatever.
Grand Theft Auto?
No, the Clint Eastwood movie.
Oh, Gran Torino.
Gran
Yeah.
Torino.
That's what I
How
was
about
thinking.
National Treasure 3 with Nicolas Cage?
100%
Yeah,
down.
Yeah, that'll be good, man. How about Killers of the Flower Moon?
Excuse me.
Now you're just saying words.
Leo DiCaprio,
Okay,
De
in.
Niro.
Yeah.
I think Scorsese might be directing. I'm not 100% certain what it's about, but does it
In.
matter?
In.
Yeah. How about Mission Impossible 8?
No.
Of course.
Of course. Knives Out 2.
Scientology.
Knives
What?
Out 2.
Glass
Yeah, I'll
Onion.
see it.
Glass Onion, whatever it's called.
I saw a trailer for
That was
it.
on my
actually.
list.
And then lastly,
I think it's on a boat.
yeah, I think a part of it takes place on a boat. And then lastly, one that's kind of under the radar is The Stranger. It's coming out of Australia. And it's got Joel Edgerton, and it's got Sean Harris, my boy Sean Harris. And you'd know the face if you've seen him, but it's like
I'm
a
just trying to think of.
it's like a thriller drama. It looks interesting, and you should look up the trailer. It looks
He's
really
like
cool.
aggressively withered. That's what he is.
Yeah,
He just looks like he's been
I
through
know
some
I-
stuff.
he does. He
know
looks
I've-
like he's always on a weight cut.
Yeah.
I know I've heard of it. I know I've heard of it, but I can't picture it at all.
Yeah, it looks cool. Check it out.
But
I
you know,
wish George Miller would do a Q&A so we could all be like, what were you thinking? Why'd you do Mad Max and then Babe?
No, but you want to hear something else shocking that he did? You won't even believe it.
It's not going to be more shocking than Babe.
It might. Happy Feet 2.
Okay, it is.
oh, that's classic right there.
Doesn't mean it's not shocking.
Yeah, George
I've never seen
Miller.
it, but I know.
Just 2 words. What happened?
I gave him money.
I love the John Carpenter interview. Guy asking him a question. Escape from New York is so great. With Escape from LA, what happened? And then he goes, F you. F you.
Fuck you.
I'll put that clip in there. But all right, guys, that's
John Carpenter's so great on all those because whenever people badmouth stuff, usually he's like, the check's still cash.
he's hilarious. Yeah, he's a funny dude. He's so refreshingly honest. I love him. Yeah, and he's such a legend. But all right, guys, we love you. Thanks for watching our top 5 most anticipated. Leave a comment. Tell us what are your most anticipated movies. So
Ben will open mouth kiss anybody he says is a legend.
that's true. Yeah,
Maybe they'll make a new Shutter Islands. It was so recently made.
yeah, that guy's gonna love that. Shutter Island was so recent, it's crazy. All right, we love you. We'll see you soon.